Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Groundhog's Garage. My name is Jim. Thank you for joining me today. I'm working on Project Frankenstein again, and let me show you what I'm doing. So I bought a replacement door a couple weeks ago, and mainly because this has a big rust hole behind it. You can see it flexing there a little bit. And you got this, and I don't know, pinch weld isn't too bad, but got that tar stuff on it. But then the time it would take to fix this hole and get it painted, and actually probably have to paint the whole door, it just wasn't worth it, because I got this door for 50 bucks. It's a lot easier to change the internals than it is to replace that, so I'll just cut that Yukon XL off, take the trim off, swap it over from the other truck, and paint that bottom section white. If you're bored, watch the video and count how many times I say so and let me know. And I'm not talking about the times I'm actually mentioning it to mention it. I'm talking about the times I mention it when I say it and I don't want to say it. Ouch. In case you haven't done a door before, it's beautiful how this door comes off. These are just like little clips, and they just pull up or go down, one way or the other. And there's really only one screw that holds it against the panel. I'm pretty much going to strip this door because the metal, I'm going to scrap it. So there's a Boy Scout troop. It has a metal reclamation bin. I'm just going to throw it in there. I could probably sell it, but that's not really what I want to do. You need this for the next door. So what I'm doing now, I just said so again. I'm loosening the saddles here, and the glass will lift right out of there. If I don't break it first. Taking the side view mirror off. I'm taking the side view mirror off. There's that cover plate that goes right here, and then you got 3 bolts right there, and you'll pop that and disconnect the wire harness, and it'll come right off. Alright, so let's get the window regulator out of there. And I think from memory, there may be 5 bolts that hold this thing in. Could be 4. It's not many. This is an extremely easy job to do too. Having this big window here does make it a lot easier to get it in and out. I'm really at a loss what to do with this truck. I bought it to drive over the winter, and it was a little worse than I thought it was going to be. Maybe I'll make a burnout truck out of it. The old 4-wheel drive drag racer. How do you think that would go? Come on. Okay, so I got everything gutted out of the door. I've got all the guides out. I've got the regulator out. I've got the door handle out. There's the open the door, lock the door. I got most of it out. Taking the hinges off. I got the door stop disconnected. Now I'm taking these plates off. These are retainers to get the door off. And once those come out, I've got another one to take out here. The door should lift right off the hinges. At least that's the plan. So I'll get this one out and put the jack under it, and we'll pop that thing off. Make me stop doing that. Here's the kick panel. This is the harness that comes in from the door. Looks like there's a little pull. Pops that out. Disconnects that. Let's get this out. There's a safety clip right here. If I can pull it. Nope. Oh, I see. They come up with a lot of creative ways to get that to stay on there. There's little side hooks on that, and it comes out. See? And you just push that clip down. Can you see it? And that keeps that clip there. You pull it out, and you can pull the harness through. This is the other part of the harness, the other part of the door harness that goes up into the side panel fuse box, the side of your dash. Part of the beauty of this swap is the guy that had this before cut some of the harness to the speakers in the door and then wired in his own speakers. So now I can use the factory harness again. I need to get the radio fixed. And this may fall. I don't know where the weight's balanced at or anything, so I may just let it drop. Like I said, I'm not trying to save anything here. Maybe the emblem in the side trim. Here we go. about that? That wasn't hard. Now it's going to be a little tougher. I got to be exact now. Whew. Plus it's a little heavier. Still got the glass in it and all the... Doesn't have the regulator in it, but it's got everything else in it. Let's scooch this thing up. That seems pretty balanced right there. Hopefully. Now I'm screwed. It's a lot easier to pull than it is to push. Yeah, let's see here. Where there's a will, there's a way. There we go. Okay, so it looks like the bottom pin is kind of hanging me up here. There we go. Nice. Alright, just so I don't forget and close the door on the harness, I'm going to push it through the fender well there. And I think let's do it like this guy did. Take out that one. Makes the hole a little bigger. It's hot. So this is the door jamb. I said so again. This is the door jamb where the harness goes through. I just left the plug on there. And there's some room here. Maybe you can see me feeding it through. Yep. The added benefit of this is this door stop came with the door. The old one would bang every time you opened or closed the door because it was probably so wore out. So at least that'll make it a little better. You know, little things make a difference. Two hinges and the door stop have this kind of bolt, as opposed to the other 10 millimeters, which are like this with the washer on them and much smaller. Oops. before I go too much farther, I need to take this door handle out so I can replace the tumbler or swap it out with the other one. The glass is in the way, and if I put it in the regulator, I won't be able to move it far enough out of the way to get the third bolt out of here. So I'm going to do that now. Hot, hot, hot! Go! Whew. Shiny tools in the sun. Ow. All right. Let's see if it works. Nice. There we go. And the nice thing about these regulators, at least the newer one, it has a post attached to the rail already. So all you got to do is find the home, and then you can lift this up and it'll go right. You can lift this up and it'll go right where it needs to be. But there is a little finagling around, so we'll get there. I want to show you something, and this is very important. I noticed when I was putting this in, you can see the rubber fell out of the saddle here. You do not want to put the glass in there without that rubber in there, because without it, that glass will break. That glass, its most sensitive area is along the edge, and without that rubber in there, if the clamping force doesn't break it, it's tapping on that on the bottom eventually will. So you've been warned. It's in the other door. Okay, where are we at here? We got the regulator in. The door works. Let's plug in these harnesses here. Look out! Okay, I got the door panel back on, and let's turn this on here just to make sure. Well, no. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot the tape. That was kind of funny. There we go. Hey, that works so much better. Sweet. There. Snap it in. The only thing I haven't found, and I can do that on my own, there's a little clip that goes right here that popped off somewhere. I'll find it. Oh, here it is, right here. I'll stick that on. And this piece here goes oops. Just snaps in there like that. And I think, oh, I got to put the little screw that goes in here. It's in. So now I've just got to do, I'm not going to video this, this is cosmetic, but peel that trim off and put a little paint on that door. Clean it up a little bit, and it'll look far better than it does, or did. No more rust holes. Project down. I got the door out of my garage. I don't have to move around it anymore. I'm going to take the door down to the Boy Scouts metal bin, drop it in there, and I might bring you along when I take the trim off. I'm just going to put a little rattle can paint on that the lower valance there, and call it a day. If you like the video, like, share, subscribe, and I hope to see you again tomorrow, because there will be another video tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that. All right, everybody. Hope you had a great Memorial Day. See you soon.